Summertime by the Bay. We're at Oracle Park in San Francisco. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Francisco Giants. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Derek Rodriguez, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Gene Segura standing in, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. Looking at the stats, man, I'm impressed. He's in the top 5 home runs in the National League coming in. When you're doing that, you're catching just about everyone's attention. Don't be surprised if he doesn't make something happen here today.
Now in the box, Cesar Hernandez comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Not quite candlestick cold out here tonight, but still a chilly 56 degrees here at game time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit well on the ground to first. Shaw comes up with it, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Henson waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. Phillies down in order. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Jake Arrieta gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, coming on now to pitch is former NL Cy Young Award winner Jake Arrieta. Good fastball, 95 to 97. Great overhand curveball and a straight changeup. Former Cy Young Award winner. If he brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Stepping in now is the leadoff man, Cameron Maybin, as he'll get us started here in the home half of the first. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to...
And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score. But let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
In is Gerardo Parra, and there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike to throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, he's got a cannon for an arm back there behind the dish, but it doesn't mean it's always accurate. Got plenty behind this one, but he sailed it, and he won't be happy with himself about that throw.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And strike three called as he gets a little help there. One away. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to see Brandon Crawford. He hit over 400 last month. Watching him, it seemed like everything clicked. I want to see if he can carry it through this month as well.
Here's Buster Posey now. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's a strike to throw down. And he is in there.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
Maben stands at third with one gone in the inning. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Chris Shaw the next to take a turn at the plate as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Arrieta has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Runners on first with one down. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Arrieta sets. Here's the first pitch. Big swing by Mancini now, and this is carrying well to left. And this will get all the way to the wall now. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Ready on 0-2. Another one sent foul. 0-2. Here it is. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
6 fouls in a row. This is
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Rhys Hoskins.
First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Rodriguez playing here in his age 26 season. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Oh, this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Pitch popped up. Shaw in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Now batting, JT Realmuto. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. A swing and a ground ball to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6.
Stepping up to the plate, Nick Williams. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line towards center field. Maben is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. It remains 1-0. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. His history with Jake Arrieta. He's totaled 4 hits in 21 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent and well-respected, accurate strike zone.
Debro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus on Gene Segura. Very athletic shortstop, has one of the best arms in the position, is really coming into his own offensively as well.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Alan Hansen. Here's the first pitch to him. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The pitcher, Derek.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Pudge's boy, Derek Rodriguez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hernandez will put this one away, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Ball 1. Herrera makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Misses. Ball 2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Ready with another 2-2. And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Standing in now, Maikel Franco. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 21 homers and 54 runs batted in. windup and the 0-1. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Into the box now, Jake Arrieta. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Full count still. The next 3-2. In the air now out to left field. That gets down, and the Phillies' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Number 2.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
In now, Gene Segura, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back in San Francisco following this.
Just about set to go here as the Giants come to bat in the 3rd inning, and San Francisco fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. Entering the day, they're among the best teams in the league in avoiding the strikeout. I asked one coach about that earlier, and he said it's not something they harp on too much with the players, but they do have a lineup full of guys who want to compete on every pitch and who have great bat-to-ball skills. He added, not every team is so lucky to have that kind of makeup. Guys?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading up for the Giants.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maben. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard, but foul. Hit to first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So with one out for him here, this obviously a big game as you check out the standings on your screen, and you can see their lead is just 1 game entering play here today. So in now for San Francisco, Gerardo Parra, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And that gets him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. Looks at a sinker there that drops in. 1-1. Parra stands at first with 1 out. He's running. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
This one's down to third. Hernandez at second. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More from Oracle Park right after this. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
First offering on its way. And that's taken for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Mancini giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first down.
Right fielder, number 3.
In now, Bryce Harper. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side, taken in by Longoria. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First delivery to him on the way. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They still trail 1-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Shaw. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Just a tick behind for a strike. Popped up. Franco on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Trey Mancini, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Popped him up. Hernandez calls for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Williams. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Giants down in order, but they lead it 1-0. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The catcher.
Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Chasing after it is Maben. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Stepping into the box, Nick Williams hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams.
2-2. He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Posey gathers it, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First pitch on its way. Had him guessing that time, as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a curveball misses inside. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. He pulls this one into right, and that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. The tag from Posey is right there, and he is gone at home plate.
With 2 outs, I totally understand sending him there, but with only 1 out, you've got to be pretty positive about getting him home safely. Could have been a whole lot better than what they're working with now.
God bless your team. God bless my team.
Into the box, Michael Franco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Here's the 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Here's the 1-2. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. The 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. No damage done after the 2-out triple. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Into the box now, Evan Longoria. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
2 balls and a strike to Longoria. And treading carefully with Longoria here. It's 3-1 now.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
3-2 full count. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Alan Hansen the next to bat. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball one. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up Pudge's boy, Derek Rodriguez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1, 2, 3, but they're on top 1-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here's the first pitch to him. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Hosey's got it. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gene Segura. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Lifted in the air to right field. Parra moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently third best. Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail this one 1-0. Ready for another shot now. Cameron Maben. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Grounded to the right. The throw will go to third. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
No balls and 1 strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runners on the move for second. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And another foul ball. Maben on at first, nobody out. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
From the stretch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Hard hit to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole, period, the end.
Stepping in now, Chris Shaw, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. No hits to this point. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Ready once again, Trey Mancini. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A ball and no strikes. Looking at his career totals, Mancini has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. A ball and a strike. To 1-2 now. 2 down, runners at first and second. Popped him up. Hoskins on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Giants leave a couple, but they're up 1-0. Back here in San Francisco, Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. And now Bryce Harper. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. On its way is pitch number 75. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning. So that was a big out.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Posey gathers it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Oh,
2-0.
2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Phillies down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So striding in, Brandon Crawford. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
The shortstop, Brandon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box now, Evan Longoria. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In now, Alan Hansen. Right side, but it's well foul. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Arrieta's got his target. 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Giants down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Up next will be Nick Williams. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. He pulls this one into right. Parra is there to put it away for out number 1.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Stepping in now, Odubel Herrera. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. That's by him for strike 1. Now gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Digging in, Michael Franco, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
From the stretch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 0-2 once more. In the dirt here. Throw goes to third. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. Maben is there. 2 gone. The relay. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Giants 1 and the Phillies nothing. Brandon Belt is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. 261 the average coming into action here. A dozen home runs and 41 RBIs. 0-1, here it comes. Left side. Segura showing off his range. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now
1 gone here in the Giants half of the 8th, and that'll bring in the center fielder Cameron Maben. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first takes care of Maben, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Gerardo Parra. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Arrieta gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Williams is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Will Smith comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
13. Will Smith.
Andrew McCutchen will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
McCutchen.
run or play right at 333. 9 homers, 27 driven in. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
The 1-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Maben on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. The relay throw, and they're not going to get him at third. He's in there with nobody out as the potential tying run.
I think most guys are probably content with a double in that situation, leading off the inning and representing the tying run, but he was thinking 3 bags all the way. Now all they need is some good situational hitting to drive him home.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gene Segura. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive into left field. A base hit. Here comes the runner from third, and we are tied in the top of the 9th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez, and he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. The 0-1. Grounded back up the middle, and a glove flip for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Standing in, Bryce Harper. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. That misses. 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
2-1 after the foul ball there. 2 out, nobody on. Two and two. He's set. The 2-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So one run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd as now their ninth inning lead has evaporated. A tie game headed to the last of the ninth. The Giants look to celebrate at home next. David Robertson enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
David Robertson.
Digging in and looking for more, Buster Posey. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chris Shaw. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second, and that is through into right field for a single. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Oh man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Into the box now, Trey Mancini, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Segura is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Stepping into the box, Rhys Hoskins. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Parra is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Standing in, JT Realmuto. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to second. To his right, Henson. Oh, what a start. What a play. So stepping in, Nick Williams. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So Odubel Herrera will get a chance to bat following the 2-out base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
So striding forward now, Odubel Herrera. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1 hit, 1 left. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. All tied at 1-1. Digging in, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Brandon.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 0-2 once more. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And this is through into left. And there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Love the approach right there to get on base with a leadoff knock to start the bottom of the 10th. They don't want this game to go any farther than this. They want to end it right now. Let's see how the manager plays this.
Standing in now, Evan Longoria. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Robertson is there, and he has it for the out.
The batter, number 19, second baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Alan Henson has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Franco over to his right. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now back.
Joe Panik will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 12, Joe Panik.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. He'll check in here at 256. 4 home runs and 34 driven in. The 0-1. And it's fouled away.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Popped up. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Giants leave one. Still tied 1 apiece. Tony Watson takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 56, Tony Watson.
Digging in now, Michael Franco. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Franco.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Andrew Knapp will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Number 15, Andrew Knapp.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground. To his right, Hansen on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Gene Segura. His previous battles with Tony Watson, he's really struggled. 0 for 10. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford's got it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Score remains tied 1-1. Juan Nicasio takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Juan Nicasio.
Ready now, Cameron Maybin.
Leading up for the Giants, the center fielder.
He's set. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Hernandez moving to his right. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now at the plate, Gerardo Parra. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Heading out towards shallow right. Harper is over. 2 gone. Digging in, Buster Posey. His lifetime line against Nicasio. Decent numbers. He's 6 for 15. He also has 1 home run. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That's popped up. Hernandez is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Giants are down on 4 pitches. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Digging in, the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. And he'll be the one to begin the inning.
Cesar Hernandez.
First offering on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Mancini is in pursuit, and this one will bounce into the wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike one.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. To his right, Henson throws in time, and that's out number one.
Well, good fundamental baseball might just win him this ball game. They had the go-ahead run at second base, so this guy knows exactly what he has to do. Just a simple ground ball to the right side gets that guy to third, and now all sorts of ways to take the lead.
In now, Rhys Hoskins. As he swings and hits a laser to right. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. A big turning point here as they've taken a lead now deep into extra innings.
Now batting.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
To Crawford for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. Philadelphia is on top 2-1. At the plate, Chris Shaw looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game.
Number 26.
First pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Williams has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Into the box, Trey Mancini, his lifetime line against Nicasio. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. He's set, and the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Into the box, Brandon Crawford. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Mancini, base runner at first with 1 out. Liner towards second, and maybe trouble afoot as Crawford's aboard here with a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got it.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
D-Roll, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him 1 extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. 1 more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
He's got the potential tying run at third, the winning run at second base. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1. Liner toward right center. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory.
Yeah, when he stepped into the box, he was thinking about shortening his swing, finding a way to make contact and score that tying run. But he does even better than that, finding a way to drive the winning run in as well.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really put together a commanding pitching performance out there. Ended up tallying 12 strikeouts, and more importantly, he gave his team a great chance to earn the victory.
Three to 2 the finish in tonight's game. San Francisco seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Tony Watson earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at Oracle Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting off in the National League East, the Giants racked up 11 hits as a team as they walked off in dramatic fashion against the Phillies 3-2. Julio Teheran got the win, putting him at double digits this season with 10 as the Braves downed the Marlins 5-1. Robinson Cano was locked in at the plate with 4 knocks, leading the Mets past the Nationals 2-1. The Chicago Cubs grabbed 13 hits in the game as they ran over the Reds 8-0. The Rangers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 7-2. The Pittsburgh Pirates combined to allow only 4 hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road 4-1. Cody Bellinger swung the bat well with 3 hits, leading the Dodgers over the Diamondbacks 4-3. He has now hit safely in 7 straight games. Aaron Loup grabbed his second win of the year as the Friars took care of the Rockies 3-2. The Bo Sox sent 3 balls into the seats as they defeated the visiting Angels 8-7. The New York Yankees put together 10 total hits as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 7-5. The Baltimore Orioles knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the home victory against the Astros 3-2. The White Sox combined for 4 total home runs as they dismantled the A's 6-0. The Tigers combined for 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 3-1. Trevor May earned his 4th win out of the bullpen as the Twins downed the Tribe 5-3. The Seattle Mariners allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the visiting Rays 2-0. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.